Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job.
Welcome back to Nando's Tequila. Y este es el episodio 11. Now, yeah, I told you I was gonna lose count, bro. Don't even fucking put me up to that. But my name is Fernando. You already know I ain't gonna be throwing out my government name no more like that. I'm 25 years old, and y'all know this. Born in Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua, but raised here in COT, baby. And today we got somebody that might just save your life one of these days. Might just take care of you. Shit. Or might just deadlift your ass off the ground and you feel me, bench press you or something. My girl, Emmy.
Hey.
How you doing? How you feeling?
Well, my name's Emmy. I go by La China. I am 24 years old. Born here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and currently single.
Ready to mingle or not mingling?
Nah.
Alright, back up, people.
Así es que viene.
Yeah. Ya ves, el que llegue, llegue.
El que llegue.
Que llegue, llegue.
Gotta meet my standards.
Facts, bro. Her standards be like that. Alright,
It'd be like even taller than me, but.
But you're not gonna struggle on that part. You're gonna be okay with that being taller, bro. There's no problem with that. But talking right away into that whole saving life. Nursery.
Nurse.
There's so many nurses nowadays, ain't even gonna lie crap to you. But what got you into it? Like, or you already knew from like the get-go that like I want to be nursing?
Well, honestly, I'm a registered nurse, and I'm a NICU nurse specifically.
A what?
A NICU nurse
Okay,
for like
explain
neonatal babies, so neonatal intensive care. So that means like si te sale like el bebé más antes, I take care of them. Like the critical ones, I got some.
You got a strong heart or you're heartless. One of the two, because that is hard shit to see, bro.
Well, like honestly, like if you tell people, oh, I work with babies, the first thing is like, oh, you have a soft heart. Like, oh, you don't do tough crap. Hey, can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. But like, they're just like, oh, you don't do tough crap, da. But like, if you look at it, I am like taking care of a baby that's like on the borderline of dying and like very critical, like, you know, I'm like beginning the life. Like,
can you say like, si se te ha morido uno?
Yes, I've actually. Do you want me to go back on why I started this?
Like, oh yeah. My bad. Yeah. My bad. Because this story is beginning good. Alright, go ahead.
No, so like I have a big heart. If you guys don't know me, and I feel like being a NICU nurse and being a nurse in general is like taking care of people, showing like giving other what. Like,
being selfless.
Like, being selfless is the biggest thing.
Fuck.
And like it just warms your heart, like taking care of other people and like seeing that you can keep them alive or you can help them in any way. Like not even the patient, but like the family themselves. So I'm selfless. I've always wanted to take care of people. I feel like that's like my nature, to care for others.
To nurse
and, like,
somebody?
No, because people are big enough to do that.
Oh,
but
so
like,
you're more like you're willing to help out more like a child or children than
like an adult as well. But like, you know, being able to like help people out, like if they can't help themselves now. Like, you know, see some like lazy fucks.
Yeah, I heard so. Y'all can't wipe your ass yourself. Do it. Don't be asking for the
like,
nurses,
exactly.
bro. Come on.
Like, anyways, I always
They probably be patient like that too, huh?
Yeah, in adult world, that's why I can't work with adults. Like, I really
that would
can't.
piss me off.
I used to work with patients that had like Alzheimer's and dementia, which is something else because like, you know, their memory is altered, so obviously they can't take care of themselves. But if it's like a regular person that like got a like, I don't know, that's in the hospital for a small procedure and they're just like, oh, like, nurse this, ring light, ring bell, or whatever they call it. Anyways,
That
like
would
that,
piss me off.
yeah, like, you know, some people in the hospital are like, oh, like, I need help, I need water, I need this. We're not your mates. Like, we're not.
Facts. And shout to that, bro. Nurses are no one's mate, man. Fondo. Let's open this lid up for you just in case you need it.
I don't need a chase. No, I'm just kidding. I'm rolling it. Alright, fine.
Alright.
Ew.
Delicioso.
Just not taking a shot for this.
So she didn't want to take a shot. Y'all know how crazy that is? Anybody that comes on my show is taking a shot. For sure.
Well, if y'all know me, I don't like shots, but gotta do it for Nando. So,
For real.
Feel lucky. Feel special.
Yay! But okay, back into why you got into it. So it was because of that you just wanted legit to help out people.
Yeah.
You felt the need.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm good with kids. If anyone knows, if anyone knows, everyone thinks I'm a mom, but like I don't have kids of my own. Like
She dope.
my nieces and my nephews, they're like the biggest like treasure and everything. But
Yeah.
like I raise them like they're my kids as well.
Yeah. You let the me, bro.
I am. I'm the titi. Even to other kids, I'm like.
Right. You want to know
I
the
mean,
funny
like,
thing
listen.
is that right now you're like that rich, cool aunt in front of the family. No, you feel me?
I firmly believe I manifested that.
Hey, that's dope as
I
fuck.
firmly believe that I manifested it. Like, oh, like I'm gonna be that tia with dinero. I'm gonna be that tia that you can go like, hey, can I go sleep over with
No,
you?
you feel me? I'm like, yeah, pull
You're
up.
not with
No, you feel me? Pull up.
like,
I already got this thing started here. What's up? Let's go.
No, if my nieces and nephew want to go to the club, hey, let's go. Let's go. Vamos a ver si encontramos tío.
Ooh, for real, brother. All your brothers and sisters are gonna hate your ass.
Yeah, but like at the same time, I feel like I'm so responsible. So
No, you
probably,
are. I mean,
they'll probably feel comfortable with them going with me.
I mean, you recently took a big step. You know, you feel me?
I did.
Getting y'all things.
I know.
Pero, okay, so what made you choose going into like what is it called?
NICU?
NICU?
Yeah.
Okay, NICU nurse instead of like.
I honestly think.
Besides the fact that adults are lazy.
I honestly think it's always been like my dream job, which is crazy that I'm here already. I'm a NICU. I can officially say I'm a NICU nurse, and I've been a NICU nurse since December. So I'm fairly new to the game.
That's dope.
I know.
That's dope.
I like think about it, and I'm
That's
just
dope.
like, damn, like I really achieved my goal, and I actually like.
Y lo que falta.
Yeah, y lo que falta, cause I want to do more. But, like,
You plan on staying just as NIC nurse or like
NICU.
NICU? Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
you're
yeah. So you plan on staying as just a NICU nurse or you plan on like switching to from like areas or like going into something more like difficult?
Like so with the NICU nurse, well, I think I'm gonna stay with NICU nurse, but I do want to like expand my like, how do you say it?
Like resume type of thing, or
I want to
like
expand like my knowledge with like, so I want to do PCICU, which is like cardiac with
Okay,
like
yeah.
adult like.
thank God
I
you're
mean,
explaining
it's
because
still like, kids, because ideally I just want to do pediatrics and like babies, kids up to like 18. That's it, because they're still considered kids, right?
Eh.
Son ridículos.
Yeah, that look. If you could wipe your ass, bro, yeah, you good.
Nah, but like
You're
some
good.
people that have like serious cardiac problems.
Oh, okay. See.
So
Yeah,
I want to do that, and I feel like in the hospital I'm in, like it's so easy for me to like wanna like if they're just like, oh, you're from the NICU, all right, you can try this, like you can be with peds. I'm qualified to do peds, because imagine if I'm qualified to take care of like a little 22 weeker, which is like 5 months, I guess, like then I can be qualified to take care of like a 1-year-old or like more, like,
yeah, like
you know, like
another like.
I'm like.
I'm like, I seen y'all on stages that y'all could barely do anything.
I know, but like, believe it or not, those babies are feisty.
Yeah.
Feisty. Like,
So, we have any story of like one that like
passed away.
Like, and
Or,
whichever stories
like,
you want to give out,
very-
like, it's the one that you feel like has
okay.
impacted you, like,
I guess.
you're like, damn.
Yeah, I know. I had one, and like it really like I'm telling you, I got in the car and I just started
Breaking down.
crying. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe us nurses don't get that much credit.
For real.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. But during orientation, I had like a baby die on me. But like, you know, I was still learning, so I had a preceptor, and she was like the nurse, but I was like also the nurse. But like I was still learning, so
Yeah,
it was
you was
all on
learning.
her. But then going off orientation, I was getting some dumb assignments. Like assignments meaning like the patients that were like assigned to me. But I was getting some really crazy assignments. So there was this one day, like I came in and I had an okay assignment. I was like admission, and I had this other baby, and I already knew it was gonna be like super chaotic because like the doctors were already calling me, and it was like, keep in mind it was only 7, and I was just like, can I get report like on my 2 babies like before you even call me? And they're already calling me, and they were just like, oh, like, this baby has to go to circumcision, like, da 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 da. It was like a okay, bigger kid. But anyways, it was very chaotic. I ended up bringing the baby back, and it was okay until, like, you know, working in the NICU, babies, our main job is to make sure, like, whatever baby comes to us stays alive, you know? So that day, a mother, like, out of nowhere, like, gave birth to twins. Like, she was literally in, like, labor and delivery, and then out of nowhere you hear her, like, scream, and she's like, my babies are coming out. So, like, Stave and charge nurse, they go running. And I'm over here like, y'all, like, do not make that baby come to me, because like my baby's the one that I came back from circ. I was like, that baby's the most stable one. So I was just like, Lord, please. Like I was looking away. I was like, y'all don't bring that baby to me. Like I know, like I have the shittiest luck. So I'm just like, I know that baby's coming to me. But like, you know, yo me hacía la tonta. I'm just like, but I gotta make sure this circumcision is good. I'm like, I gotta make sure this is good. Anyways, they told me, like, they were like, Emmy, move your baby to room 5. Like, the baby's coming in here. And I'm just like, wait a minute. I'm like, I'm not set up. I'm not mentally prepared, because it's a big difference taking care of, like, a 34-weeker that's, like, almost full term to taking care of the baby that was coming was literally 28 weeks. So, yeah, todavía le faltaba. And I'm just like, fuck. I'm literally like, fuck, nah, like, that baby cannot come to me. So I'm over here panicking, because I'm just like, I still have my other baby I have to take care of. Like, I just, like, blank. This is my first, like, what the heck? Like, you know, normally you're prepared when you come in for the day, but this one, like, was spontaneous. Like, I was just like, what? So the baby, she was like, all right, do your other baby, and, like, we should be back in 30 minutes, like, rolling with the baby. So I'm, like, over here, like, hyperventilating. I'm just like, yeah, really? Like, I was already having a shitty day. So,
I would be pressured, bruh.
So, like, I was already having a shitty day, and then 5 minutes, not even 30. 5 minutes, that baby rolls in. Ya entubado, intubated. When I'm telling you, that baby looked blue. That baby looked like dusty blue, like probably like my jeans, or like, ya se le miraba que.
And that's never a good
That's never a good sign, because like obviously you have no like oxygen running through your body. So like I was like, what the heck? Like I was just like, y'all really, like this would happen to me. So like I was already really nervous, and I feel like when you're nervous and when you're new, you tend to freeze, and you're like like, what the fuck do I do? But thankfully, like, my coworkers, they all, like, in the NICU, everyone's hands-on. Everyone doesn't leave you alone. Like, they're just like, all right, if, like, the baby codes, which means, like, we gotta do compressions and, like, give medicine, then, like, you know, we're all hands-on. So I'm over there, like, freaking nervous as heck, because I'm just like, bro, like, this baby's gonna die, and I'm actually the nurse. and I'm actually the nurse. So I'm just like, dang, like, what the heck? So this baby literally, like, starts satting, like, the oxygen goes down to, like, 6. And we're just like, all right, we got the highest, like, ventilator, like, into, like, the intubation machine, where, like, we got the highest one. Like, we already have a jet, like, we can't have any more, like, and the baby was already, like, on 100% oxygen, like, a rate of so many, but, like, I looked at the respiratory therapist, which is funny, like, because he's a funny dude. So I was just like, I looked at him and I was like, because we always have, like, some rough admissions, so I looked at him and I was like, I think I'm gonna go with this baby too, because, like, I'm so nervous, and, like, this is my first, like, critical one. Like, this baby's literally dying. So he was like, he tried to, like, pep talk me. He was like, you got this, like, it's okay, like, it's okay. It's because they already knew the baby had 0 chance of living. 0 chance.
But they're still gonna try.
But we're still gonna try, obviously. And this baby was a twin. It was a twin boy. I got the first twin, and then the other baby went to the other room. The other baby was great. This baby was the first one que se le salió. So, obviously, like,
it had oxygen.
It didn't have oxygen, like, it's premature, so, like, the lungs are crappy, all, like, the organs are crappy. So then we start, like, we press the code bell, because, like, whenever a baby is going super down, we have to press a code bell to, like, get all hands on deck, like, the providers, which are the doctors, and, like, everyone was in that small little room. And I'm just like, oh fuck, like, damn, like, thankfully, like, all the nurses around me were, like, helping, but we had to pull up all the medications, and, like, since I wasn't, like, really close to the baby, my other friend was holding, like, the lines that we get access to put medication on, because I was stringing some other lines because we thought there was, like, an error. So I walked away to string some other lines when they pressed the code bell, and I was like, well, I don't want to, like, look like I'm not doing shit, because, like, this is my patient, like, I already, like, this baby came to me. So when you get in a code, you get, like, one that does compression, ones that yell out, like, the time, one that yells out, like, medications, or, like,
like, in surgery type of thing.
Yeah, everyone has their certain roles so it can go as smooth as possible. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record. I said, I'm gonna record everything that's happening. I'm gonna have my phone there to set the time and everything. So I was over here just ready. Keep in mind, this is my first code. I don't know, like, what the fuck. Like, I've gone through, like, a mock simulation and training, and obviously, but like,
everything is all training, like, into, like, there's a human life in there.
Yeah, and then, like, if you would see the paper that, like, I, like, wrote all the information, it was straight gibberish. I mean, gibberish where I can understand and doctors can understand.
I bet.
But, like, we were like,
yeah.
Every single time I have to say, like, for a minute, yeah, it's been a minute. It's been 3 minutes. Like, we coded that baby for, like, 26 minutes. We, like, the doctors called the parents, and the parents came in, and, like, I'm just like, good thing we nurses, like, don't have to tell them, like, what's going on, because
sí, ya sería pasado de pinche lanza, bro.
But, like, the doctors are there, so they, like, explain it better in medical terms, because, like, me, if I were to explain it, I'd be like, look,
we tried.
Like,
we tried, bro.
My best. Like,
damn, that is hard.
Yeah, the baby didn't make it, and you know, the news was given to the parents. The parents, like, were just like, yeah, like, let's not, like, put this baby in more misery, because, like, you know, if you do compressions, because compressions for babies are like this, literally, like, 2 fingers, and you know how adults are like that. We could break their ribs. We could do everything, because they're so tiny. So parents were just like, oh, like, you know, yeah, enough's enough. Like, y'all did all y'all can. Like, it's okay. And then I think the most shittiest thing about, like, working in the NICU is that, I don't think it's shitty, but, like, I've never seen this with, like, other people, you know. So when a baby dies for us, we are in charge of doing the bereavement care, which is basically bañándolo.
Como el entierro.
Yeah, like,
Preparándolo.
putting them a little gown, taking pictures, making an album for mom, and like calling everyone, like the donation services, the chaplain, da. So I was just like, damn, like we actually have to do that? Like I'm just like, I actually gotta take pictures of this dead baby? Like that's traumatizing. Like my heart was just like, oh my gosh.
That's what I'm telling you. Either you got a real big heart or you heartless as fuck, bro. It's one of the two.
Like, so when the first death happened, like in orientation, I felt nothing. Well, it sounds shitty, but like I was just like, no, like this is part of my job. Like okay. But then when it actually happened to me, until it was like my turn, I was like, oh my gosh. I said, this actually happened. Like, oh my gosh. I was like, what if I started blaming myself because I was like, I could have been more prepared. Like, I felt shitty because I was like, did I do the best I could? Like, did I? Like, so I felt shitty. So then, like, everyone kept asking me. They were just like, are you okay? Are you okay? Because it's normal for, like, nurses to feel shitty. So I was just like, yeah, I'm okay. And deep down, I had, like, a noodle right here. I had a big-ass knot. I was like, like, holding my tears in. I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay. But then they told me, they were just like, Emmy, go take a break because you've been running around since the morning with the other kid that had to go to get circumcised. So I was running around, and then I was just like, fine, I'll take a break. Like, and keep in mind, nurses work 12 hours just to get a 30-minute break and 2 15s, like separate.
Te lo separan así.
Yeah, I don't think it's long enough. But...
Some construction jobs work like that. Like it's a break, 15-minute break at like around 10:30ish, and then lunch, which is a 30-minute break, y ya como a las 3:30 another 15 minutes.
Yeah, this is like we don't even get a break because
because you end up doing other shit.
Around.
Like so, you deja de eso like 30 minutes. By the time you go get food, sit down and
exactly.
You got like 10
I'm
minutes.
not gonna lie. Whenever I go take my break, I don't want to sit in the room with like the break room with my coworkers. I'm just like,
I want to get it out.
I'm going downstairs or something.
I would be in my car, bro.
Anyways, you want to hear like the most? Well, I can't even go to my car because like it's parked in the parking lot, and like by the time I walk there, it's like no sirve.
Well, before you get into that story, we're gonna take a quick little break, and we back like we never left. So you was gonna get right into a story, right? Dime. Or you wanna tell me that elevator story?
No, because I already saw. Okay, well, I took the break after the baby like passed away, and they were just like, take a break. So I was like, all right, whatever. My break was literally to go downstairs and call my sister, which is another nurse, and I was just gonna tell her about my day, like rant to her, cause like me tenía que desahogar. So then I go down the elevator and I get stuck, y'all. I literally get stuck.
That day was not your day, bro.
And I'm just like, this is my 13th reason. Like, and then I had to press the little help button.
She really said this is my 13th reason.
I had to press the little
like
help
emergency
button. Yeah, emergency. And they were like, 911, what's your emergency? And I'm like, ya estoy emputada thing. I'm like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. So then, like, they're talking, they're just like, oh, like, da. And I'm over here, like, just not listening. Like, I already pressed the button and I told them I'm stuck. Open it up. Like, 5 minutes go by and it finally opens. And they're still talking, but I just walk out there and I'm just like, never mind. I'm just like, never mind, I'm out. And I call my sister and, like, I ran and I'm over here crying. Like, I just feel all the tears come down and I'm just like, my day is so shitty, like, what the fuck? I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, I can't believe that just happened to me. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Come back upstairs and everyone was looking for me. They were just like, oh, like, we were looking for you. Like, mom, like, started bleeding out. She had to go back to her room and we just wanted to see if you, like, grabbed the baby and, like, finish your your bereavement care. And I'm just like, well, honestly, y'all should have called me. I said, y'all should have called me because I got stuck in the elevator. And then right then and there, my eyes were so watery. And they were just like, are you for real? And I was just like, yeah, y'all want to see the video? Because, like, I literally filmed a video of me getting stuck.
She's like, they're not going to believe me.
I literally was like, I don't know if I should cry or laugh. Like, I felt like such a psycho. I was like, I don't know if I should cry or laugh. And it anyways, I got through the day. I had to do so much charting, so I didn't get off till like, I usually get off at 7 or like even before because I clocked in earlier. So I didn't get out till like 7:40 that day. And once I got to my car, I literally broke down. Like I was just like, and I called my tío and I was just like, yeah, like, I'm not okay. Like, what the hell? Like, I still, like, my eyes are watery, but like, I was just like, I can't believe that just happened. Like, I know it's part of my job, but like, it hurts. Like, you know, it hurts. Like, you're seeing over here the other twin live. It was like,
knowing like, yeah, like, damn.
The point is, long story short, like, it happened, and it was like an experience, like, I had to go through, or like, I feel like every nurse has to go through, like, a code, and like, has to, like, because it makes me better for, like, any unexpected event.
Do you think it changed your perspective about it?
It kind of did, because I'm just like, damn, like, first, I was like, we nurses don't get enough credit.
I don't. I actually didn't know nurses like had to like go through all of that. Like I thought it was like people that studied un poquito more into like a specific thing. No,
like what do you mean, like the death and like
let's say in like a birth. Like I thought everybody in there was like more tipos like kind of doctors. No, you feel me? Like that they've been like studying. I didn't know that like nurses. There were nurses within
nurses like are the ones that literally interact with patients. They're the ones that give suggestions to the doctors because we're there spending 12 hours with them, and if we work back to back, we know the patient. Like, you know. So it's like we don't get credit for it. Like the doctors are literally the ones that like write the order, and they're just like. They study the medicine and everything, but like, if you look at it, doctors can't really do crap. Like, some doctors don't even know how to do an IV or like do like a regular like procedure. They're just like, oh, how do you do this? And I'm just like, you went to doctor school, like you're a doctor, like you tell me. But anyways, that experience like just made me realize that like my job, even though I'm with babies, it's not like I'm just cuddling them all day. Because I feel like when people are just like, oh, you work with babies? All you do is, like, feed them, like, cuddle them. No, we can barely touch our babies because they're so critical and they need to be in the incubators.
Pero, like, okay, so, that is different, like, since you're a NICU nurse, it's different for, like, los que salen bien, los que están ya, like, normal. Like, that's a whole different nurse?
Yeah. So, like, those are, like, more
why are you
nursery.
going to the hard one, man?
I don't know, because I just feel like I'm built like that.
Yeah, bro, you have to, because, bro, like...
I feel like,
that
honestly,
would break, that would break my heart, bro.
Yeah,
like I'll probably be doing the things, but, like, tears right here, bro. Just...
No, it takes a lot to be a NICU nurse, because, like, believe it or not, it's, like, working with, like, a critical patient. I mean, babies are really critical, but, like... The babies we normally get are babies that need respiratory support, the ones that can't eat.
A baby itself, it's already like really fragile.
Like,
you feel me? Like
I've had some babies that are literally like this, like tiny, and I'm pretty tiny, but like unos que ni pesan una libra. They're literally grams. We measure them in grams. Literally, my smallest one was 490 grams. I don't know how many pounds, but like 490 grams.
Shit, you don't have too many pounds. When I worked in Salud, we used like 440 grams of like flour to like. So it's not that.
No, they're really tiny.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're tiny, and they're like they can plummet any second. Like sometimes you look at the monitor and you're just like, bro, like can you breathe? Like can you breathe?
Like there's some jokes I want to say, but like the fact that they're babies is I cut it off.
As a nurse, you have to like. I feel like being a nurse, I have a lot of dark humor because like I've seen
you're
shit.
gonna
Like
you're gonna have
some
to.
of my nurses friends were just like, oh, like, huh. But like at the same time, we're just like, all right.
But I feel it's more like a way of coping, cause like you're not gonna sit there and cry all day.
No,
you can't.
You can't.
No, you feel me? Like at the end of the day, even your patients, even the like, let's say whoever gave birth,
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
want to see, like, they already know
You can't have
the
week on
situation.
week.
Exactly. Like,
Exactly.
they already know the situation.
Yeah.
They already know themselves because, I mean, they giving birth to it.
Yeah.
Y que venga alguien and already, like tipo, like, ¿cómo se llama the one from Winnie Pooh? El burrito. Igor. Que venga uno acá
I know
bien,
which one you're talking about, the droopy one.
Yeah, no, you feel me? Todo triste.
Yeah,
That would
no.
really probably,
I
like...
feel like the biggest thing, like, with like being a nurse, it's not even being there for like your patient, but also like their family or caretaker or whoever is there.
There's never been a time where a family, like, has gotten mad?
Yes. Like yes.
And what can you say a story? You got a
You
story?
gotta be respectful. In
Yeah.
every way, you gotta be respectful towards the parents and whoever. You have to realize that, like, hey, they're overwhelmed as well. But as a nurse, you also have to stick up for yourself. You
Yeah.
also have to be like, hey, like,
Espérame.
like, hold on, like, I'm doing my best for the baby, like, and then when se pasan la verga, like, all you gotta do is page the provider. Parents at bedside, come talk to them. And they'll,
Yeah.
like, understand, and then I guess
Yeah.
problemas de ellos, but...
Yeah, because to me, no, you say you're probably too hocicón, bro. I'll be like, bro, you think your baby's the only one? Like,
No, 'cause
you want to
some-
see the room back here? We got like
literally.
5 of them.
Yeah, like, literally. So, working in the critical side, we only get 2 babies. Because obviously, you have to be atento,
bro, like,
you know, these babies. So, like, some
Ya serían
parents...
pasados de
Yeah, some parents, like, being parents, so...
I mean, yeah. I do
Yeah.
understand both sides.
But, like, I've seen parts that, like, some nurses don't act... Like, new nurses, like... Thankfully, like, I advocate for myself. If someone's being disrespectful or if, like, you know, I can't handle something, then I ask questions. I get, like, superior people involved. Like, a mí no me da miedo. Like, I'm over here taking care of a patient, trying to make sure they're alive. So, like, I'll do what I gotta do.
Yeah, like, exactly that. Like,
Yeah.
it's very different when, like, let's say construction. Construction, there's a lot of people like that they rather fuck up the thing than ask for help or ask a question.
No.
Pero you can't do that with.
Well,
with,
nah,
you
believe it
can't
or
be
not.
like, oh, I can be okay. No,
Yeah, no, but
you
believe it
feel
or
me?
not, some nurses, they don't ask for help.
Woo.
And I'm just like, I look at them and I'm just like, it is what they ask. Is like,
Raza, it's not bad to ask for help.
no, like, and
As
I'll
you get
say it,
knowledge.
even having 3 years, even having 5 years of being a nurse, like, ask the question. It could be no. I mean, never mind. I was about to say no question is a dumb question, but yeah, there is some dumb questions. So.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I figured that there is
I
some
was
good
gonna say
questions there.
that, but like, nah, yeah.
But I mean, is it because if it's a question out of to learn more? I mean, but it's because you have to when it comes to like cases like that, like como
Yeah.
que me estás diciendo, boy, I'll be like 50 Cent, 21 questions, bro. Asking questions left and
Yeah,
right,
no.
bro. Like, yo, am I doing this right?
Yeah, no. Having this career is really tough, but at the same time rewarding because like it warms your heart. Like, yeah, there's some babies that are gonna pass away on you, but at the end of the day, you gotta realize that you did what you can, you did your best, and then there's other babies that like
Survive
and sudden, and then you're there
then-
until like they leave the NICU, and you're just like, holy crap, like
We
we're
did it.
really sick, but like we out here, like,
Right,
and you
yeah.
know, te cariñas a veces con
That's
like
dope.
some families because families see how much you care for the babies, how much lo bañas, how much you put like a hat or like a diaper or whatever, like how delicate you are, and like some parents will literally ask you to be like their primary nurse, which I've had 2 parents, and keep in mind I'm fairly new, but like that literally warms my heart. I'm just like, oh.
You'll be like, I don't want no one else touching my baby.
Yeah,
But
they're
her.
just like, can you sign? Because like the way they do it, they're just like, can you sign up for like my baby's case? Like, can you sign up to be the primary nurse? And like, I had some Hispanic people, and I had some like really nice like people like ask me, hey, can you be the primary nurse? Like, we really love you for our babies, and I'm just like, oh. Like I literally go out there, I'm like, oh.
I'm not crying, you
I'm
crying.
not crying, you cry. Pero uno se cariña, which is
That's dope.
yeah.
That's dope, but I mean, that's a dangerous game.
Yeah,
right? 'Cause,
it's
like,
very
Because you're
dangerous.
just saying, like, a NICU baby, like, anytime.
Yeah.
Like, y ya te encariñas con alguien, con la familia, or something
I
like
feel
that.
like that's why like I haven't picked up a primary because like
You scared?
I'm scared.
Yeah, I would be
literally
terrified too.
I'm just like,
I'd be terrified. Yeah, you gotta have a lot of self-control. A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
I mean, it's rewarding. I love what I do. Like, and I've always wanted to do this. Like,
from the get-go, no
from the
questions.
get-go, I've always known that I wanted to be a NICU nurse.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What got you like into like specific NICU nurse? Like the fact that you're around babies all the time.
That,
Probably.
and then I feel like I like saw things and I was just like, yeah, like that's pretty cool. Like starting a life, but like a critical life. Like,
You a savage, bro. Because I
mean, like-
couldn't, man. Like it's hard. That shit is hard. And
It
so after this whole scenario, after like you school and all of this, you think like it was worth it? Like you
Yeah.
would,
I will say that it was, for me, it was worth it. One thing about me is like if I'm determined to do something, I will do it.
mm-hmm.
I went to like 3 different colleges, let's be real. Like my first year I didn't get accepted into App State. So but it's okay. I lived my life at it. I lived my life at App State. I like did what I could at App State. But then I was just like, I'm wasting time here. Like I'm wasting time. It kind of like
Wait, so you didn't get accepted and you were still over there?
yeah, because I thought by reapplying I was gonna get back in.
Pinche necia.
I know,
Eh.
but like at the same time I was living my life, so I didn't care. But
Colleges
then
son como los culitos. El que sigue, fierro. Next one of them is gonna fall.
but App State was always my dream college, so like, you know, I thought I was gonna
Never
do
meet
it.
your heroes.
So no. So then I decided to move back to Charlotte, back with the family. It was rough because like I was living by myself for 2 years. Moved back, went to Queens. I got on the wait list. I was just like, what the hell? I guess I can't waste no more time. Like, let's start applying to colleges. So then I ended up applying to Chamberlain University, which is like a private BSN program, bachelor's in nursing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you that you explained that.
Okay, because some
you're
people think I have an
talking Chino on me.
associate's, which I have a bachelor. Some people as well.
Damn, man, spoil you fucking shit up, man. But,
Anyways, it was like an accelerated bachelor's program for nursing. And when they called me and they were just...
accelerated?
Yeah, it
so
was
that
like...
means stress.
Yeah,
All
it was
day,
literally like...
every day.
I had no breaks. Like, it was like 6-week periods, like back to back.
Back to back?
Yeah, and when they called me to tell me I was accepted into like nursing program, like the nursing program, I said, oh, cool.
Just like that? Oh, cool.
I said, okay. They were just like, did you hear? You got accepted to the nursing program. I was like, at that point, I was already defeated. I was just like, whatever. Like, I'm going to get this bachelor thing just to get it. Like, I can't, like, just stop here. So then I got into the school and I did nursing. And then I was like, holy fuck, I'm actually doing nursing. Wait, let me be excited over this.
When you're barely about to graduate, you're like, oh shit, I'm actually in this bitch.
But I ended up like meeting some like really nice like nursing students and like nursing friends. It was a really good program. Like I'm glad I like ended up coming down. Like it was nice. And then I graduated, and then yeah, I decided to apply to different places, get my life started. Yeah.
Okay, if you could like, let's say, change anything different or do something different, would you, or would you actually like let everything play out as it already had played out?
Like in regards to like my college,
In
my
life
career
in general.
Oh, in my life, damn, like I could change a lot of things. That's not the point. That's not the point. Yeah, literally everything happens for a reason, so whatever.
So you wouldn't change
I
much?
wouldn't. Like, it's made me the person I am today, so. Because if I was given everything, like, on a platter plate.
On a silver platter?
Yeah, I was like, if I
On
did
a
it
platter
right.
plate? Oh
But,
my
like,
God.
if I was, like, given everything, then, like,
I feel people don't value it.
Yeah, like, even though I feel like my life, like, family-wise, like, I've never taken them for granted since, like,
Oh, not
they
yeah,
got
not.
me. No,
That's
like-
one thing about y'all family. Y'all are like a tight unit.
yeah, like,
like dead ass, like
we're like
compared
this.
like from various families that I know,
Yeah.
like y'all one of the families
Like we
I know
help
that
each
y'all.
other limpiar culitos.
Yeah, like yeah.
Like our little butts. I'm just kidding.
No, she not.
Yes,
Yeah, like tight, and I really respect that.
I
fuck
feel
with
like
that. I
our
like that.
family's really close, and I'm forever grateful for them. But like,
That's probably why y'all are nurses, cause like y'all learn to
me
like
and Hannah.
like. Didn't Annabelle study that too?
She's in the medical field as well, but she's
Okay.
not a nurse. But
Okay, wait, but like I feel like that's where y'all get y'all
Yeah.
care for
Yeah.
like y'all.
no,
y'all
that's true.
wanna
Yeah,
helping out.
Yeah.
No, you feel me?
our family is big on helping out, and like we don't always make anyone feel like family.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah, so,
facts.
yeah.
Y'all be feeding the fuck out.
Yeah, we be feeding people. We
Like,
be
y'all be wilding. I
we
be trying to
like-
cut weight and y'all
Yeah.
be like big ass plate of some good ass food. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, no, I think
Like,
our
even if I
family
wanna
shows
say
so
no,
much
I
love.
can't.
Like that's one thing, we show a lot of love to each other.
Y'all
Like,
do.
we
Y'all
support
do.
each other. If one person can't like hold it down, then we'll help them. But like,
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
pretty nice. Well, people, we're gonna get closing down this little episode of us, and hopefully y'all got a bit of knowledge. And
Yeah.
I got to shooken up today with that little story, bro. Like that shit. I
put my cheese mail out there.
bro.
My nurse cheese mail.
Respect, bro, because not a lot of people could do that. Like, it's always easy to say that. Oh, I could probably do that. I could probably stand there. Until
Until you're in that
you're
position.
in that position,
Yeah.
until the situation is happening. Like you said, like people can train probably sometimes like their whole life, and like in a matter of one situation, they grab life in a
You
whole
literally-
different
yeah.
perspective, completely different. But you want to give out your IG if you know your IG. If you want to give out your IG,
Y'all probably have it, but no, I do not. Anyways, do you want me to close out with saying something?
shit, if you want to.
No, I just feel like I have to tell everyone that like, don't ever give up on what you want to do. Literally,
That's facts.
be a fucking chingona and do what set your mind to something and complete it. And no matter how much fucking life was
Bullshit,
too,
you're gonna get
just do it and like never lose your focus. That's the biggest thing. Never lose your focus. If you have a problem,
Consistency.
if you have a problem, find solutions to it.
facts. Because I
Literally.
mean,
That's gonna be
at-
on my gravestone, like
at
Rosalie
the-
said.
Because at the end of the day, from every problem, there always something. You get something from it. You
Yeah.
gain, whether it's experience, whether it's a little bit of more knowledge, whether it's losing, like, let's say, even losing friends that are not
Yeah.
friends. Like, you gain things from that. No, you feel me? So,
Yeah. And if any like people pursuing nursing don't know where to go, just hit me up. Ask
Do
Nando
it.
for my details. I will be glad to help you guys out.
ya vieron.
Ya vieron la enfermera in the house.
Ya can help.
I got y'all.
Facts, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like, for real respects on, cause damn, that situation is like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and that's crazy, cause like you know better than I or anyone else, it's not gonna be your only one.
Yeah, I know. Which
Like,
sucks because I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
no, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
but you know that, and like you still like,
It's like I go to work and I'm just like full.
yeah, I bet like anxiety would be up here every day for
Nah,
me,
it is.
bro. Like,
It is. It is.
oh
Trust
my
me.
god, I respect
But,
that so
yeah.
much. But bueno, people, we're gonna close this out. Shit, y'all already know. Follow me on my personal IG at NandoJDM94.
And follow me.
What's up? What's up?
That's
Go
it.
ahead.
Follow me.
Shit,
I
but
don't know my Instagrams.
you don't know your Instagram?
All I know is it's Emmy, but
Oh my god, y'all gonna catch your Instagram up here. But also follow the page Nando's Tequila, please, and thank you. You already know, like, share, and subscribe. I really, really am thankful for any views that I get, and any feedback. Please send it my way, whether it's nice, mean, bad. I don't care.
nice,
Be nice to
though.
them. I don't care about me. Be nice to them. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all could catch the hands, bro. Y'all know I could throw
hey,
hands,
I can
bro.
throw the hands too.
Sit down. But we're gonna call this night tonight. Catch you on the downside.
Bye.
Peace.